And a 1, 2, 1. That's great. Hey, it's LJ, and welcome to another episode of LJ Reacts. For those of you who only just stumbled across my channel, this is my series of reaction videos where I kind of go back through time to kind of pick up on major pop culture events that I seem to have missed out on. The minute's mostly a load of music videos, but I do sort of dabble in other areas. I am more than open to suggestions. All you got to do is just chuck it down in the comments below, and of course, if you're liking what you're seeing, don't forget to like, share, subscribe, ring the bell, just anything to help me defeat the evil YouTube algorithm and be able to get more of my message out there. My message is, some of these songs are awesome. I mean, me, I do like a lot of things, but you can especially like me on all the socials at the top there. If you want to come see me live in person, sometimes I do stand-up comedy out in the real world, as well as all my other projects. Check them out on the link tree just there. And of course, you got some spare change kicking around you don't know what to do with, you can just chuck it in the tip jar, just to let me know you appreciate what I am putting out here for you. And with all that admin out of the way, we're going to get down to the brass tacks of what we're doing. So today's artist is a bit of an interesting one. It's Blink-182. I say it's a bit of an interesting one. There is something about them. They captured the feeling of a certain group of people at a certain point in time. I don't know if there was another point in musical history where Blink would have worked to the degree that they did. I am the age I am. I'm of the right age that they appealed to me at the time, and as such, I have such fondness for them. I've seen them a couple of times live. I've seen them with the classic lineup, and I saw them with the other guy. that's harsh, but yeah, without Tom DeLonge, it wasn't the same. Which is a shame because I like the California album, but no. Give me the classic lineup any day of the week. And you know what? That's exactly what's been done. So for those of you who are not involved in the Blink-182 sphere, they have dropped a double single. It's not something you see a lot these days. What with, downloads being king, people only focus on the one track, but Blink have gone out and they have dropped 2 singles. So for those of you who watch every one of my videos will know, with the recent Hollywood strikes, I'm a bit reluctant to cover any new videos. It's chances are it's on the same crew member. It's going to be a crossover of crew members, and so fortunately, only one of them has a video. So I am watching the other clip, which is a lyric video, which I like to believe isn't using the SAG unionized staff. I believe I believe it falls under a different union, which currently isn't on strike. So hopefully I'm sticking by what I said at the start of the Dolly Parton video. So yeah, so this is, I guess, the second on the double A side. So this is Blink with More Than You Know. So yeah, genuinely have no idea how this is going to sound. The last Blink album I actually didn't really catch much of because everyone just advised against it. I was like, well, California was great. And they're like, yeah, but this one isn't. So, and it was from people I trusted. So I kind of avoided it. I haven't really sort of paid much attention until this one came up, till these two tracks came up on my sort of YouTube feed in the last few days. Apparently they are back to the classic lineup, which I don't want to knock the guy, but at the end of the day, it was when I saw them live, he'd come down with laryngitis, so the typical Blink banter wasn't there. He was purely the only time you heard him was when he was singing. It was Mark doing most of the crowd work. So yeah, it was. I felt bad for the guy, but yeah, it wasn't the Blink 182 that I bought the tickets to see. So yeah, I am really happy to sort of see them back together. Neighborhoods was not the best album they've put out there, but then again, everyone release a dud every now and again. So yeah, I guess this is just a case of what are they doing now? So yeah, let's find the answer to that question out, shall we? All right, here we go. This is Blink 182 with More Than You Know. Piano intro like that is almost I can almost picture that intro in black and white, just the patchy sort of logo that came up there. Yeah, if the rest of this was in black and white, it would be kind of like something like the 40s or the 50s. Yeah, kind of, just sort of the end of like the silent movie era. Well, I got the black and white. There's, I don't know. The trouble with like the pop punk bands is they need a youthful sort of exuberance to them. Tom especially here is sounding kind of tired. I don't know. Maybe 9 years of alien hunting is taken out of him. Let's keep this going. Let's see if this picks up.
I don't feel shame, I don't have eyes, but I got some love. I feel up in curse, I've been numb and sinking down like a star. I don't feel pain, I feel more than you'd ever know. More than you I shook all the leaves
So I said Tom was sounding kind of tired, but Travis is still sounding immense on the drums there. For years, people have said that Travis is too good for a band like this, which I understand. But yeah, he's really sort of keeping his end up here. Actually, when I saw them live the first time, they did this really cool thing for the encore where basically just had Travis do like like an extended drum solo, and while that was going on, Tom and Mark ran all the way around the arena to come out through the crowd so they could do 2 songs dancing on the mixing desk. Brilliant. Because the Travis drum solos are just amazing. No one sort of clocks it till suddenly, till the spotlights went on the mixing desk. It's brilliant.
It grows through the awnings. It's dawning on me that I shouldn't be trying at all. Black light to cross my face. Words that will never rhyme. Wait for the future rain. Back to the starting line. I don't feel pain, and I feel more than you'd ever know. I don't feel shame. I don't have highs, but I got some lows. I feel up and cursed. I've been numb and sinking down like a star. I don't feel pain. I feel more than you'd ever know. More than you know.
So lyrically, this is reminding me of like the last album they did before they had that big hiatus back in, what was that, 2004? The self-titled album that was quite introspective. I'm certainly seeing the lyrics here are reminding me of a lot of that, but the music, it's, I don't know, it's not, some of it's sounding kind of like they're revisiting some of their greatest hits, but I don't know, it's not washing with me right now. Starting to pick up a bit.
I don't feel pain, and I feel more than you'd ever know. I don't feel shame, I don't have highs, but I got some lows. I feel up and cursed, I've been numb and sinking down like a star. I don't feel pain, I feel more than you'd ever know. More than you know.
Well, I guess it's time for some final thoughts. So yeah, I don't know what to make of that. There are so many elements to that song I enjoyed. Lyrically, I think they had some great moments. Like in the breakdown, the Mark's bass sounded really good. Trav was on top form, but I don't know, it just didn't come together for me. Felt like the breakdown, it felt like it was building something, and then the lyric, I don't feel no pain or whatever it was, just did not feel like the payoff that it should have been. Maybe that's just me, but no, this is not, it's not working for me. Which is a shame, because I was really looking forward to this. Yeah, so first full lineup of first classic lineup of Blink that I've heard in the better part of a decade, and kind of takes me back to Neighbourhoods. I was listening to that, and that just seems so blasé and average. I feel really bad, but I can't rate this really highly at all. To give it a number, I'd say 5.5. Because, yeah, it just did not come together at all for me. There are bits that sounded like they should be like these really good riffs or these really good sort of blink licks that just would be amazing live, and I don't know, it just didn't happen for me. It's a shame because, yeah, I wanted this to be something special. I guess you can't always get what you want. 5.5 is where I'm sort of sticking this one for the time being. That is, yeah, I don't even have any follow-up to that. Maybe in the next little while I'll check out some more of their new stuff, and because like I said, this is the other single on the double A side. Maybe the original A side's good, but this one's not working for me. So with that, yeah, not my most in-depth analysis of a song, so, but I don't know what else I can say other than that's all I got for this time around. I'm trying to drop 2 of these a week at the minute. So check me out. At the minute, they seem to be dropping Mondays and Thursdays, I believe. I don't know how those ended up being the days, but those are the days that my stuff is dropping on. So check the channel those days. If not, chances are it's just something came up. Like the other week, I think I had a second spell of COVID and couldn't stare at a computer screen for more than 20 minutes without my brain wanting to come out of my eyes. It was very uncomfortable. So that's why it was 7 days between 2 of the tracks dropping. But outside of any major inconvenience, like my head trying to explode, I will be trying to do at least 2 videos a week. So if you are liking what you're seeing, don't forget to like, share, subscribe, because if you like it, someone else might like it, and then they might share it for someone else who might like it, and that'll grow the audience, which will inspire me to grow the channel, and everyone will get more of me, because and if you're liking this, then obviously it's something you want. Don't forget, you can also like me on all the socials. You want to check me out in person, and of course, got any money spare, just chuck it in the tip jar. Other than that, all I've got to say is, till next time, I've been LJ. It's been emotional. Really.
All the small things, true care, truth brings. I'll take one lift, you're right, best trip.
That probably explains some of the sound leakage.